We got two people on. And two people off. That didn't take long. Now we wait. We wait for people to watch. Nice chill fire going. I know it's been a while, guys, but shit. Hello, nobody's here. 3 minutes and no up. Looks like we got one viewer. Reveal yourself. Wazy Herbert. Howdy, Wazy. Hope I'm saying that right. How are you doing this evening? Or afternoon, should I say? It's a gloomy day here in southeast Texas. It rained all night long. The sun has barely popped out today. People could still be at work too. It is 3 o'clock. I typically don't normally do this till about 5. North Texas? Which part of North Texas you live in? I live down here in southeast Texas, right around Bleakwood. Or right around Kirbyville, really. Bleakwood's just a 4-way, but I do live in Bleakwood. We got 2 viewers on now. Shit's getting real. Yep, lost them. I wonder if my Nightbot's working. Should be. Oh shit. Almost. From Canton back to San Antonio. Man, Jay, I just been living life, bro. I've been on YouTube on and off. Just got kind of too busy to go live like I was doing. But I still been here. What's up, Rick? Old Rickster. Terry, Madwood, what are you doing, man? How are y'all doing on this fine Friday, day before New Year's Eve? Oh, so Wazy, you live in San Antonio. I got some good barbecue up around them parts of the country out here. Burnt bean. I think that's in San Antonio, wasn't it? Or close to it. Oh, you're welcome, man. You're welcome, Tony. So like I said, you gotta comes to a smoker, you gotta get what's best for you. What's best for me is an offset stick burner. Wife's sick. Oh man, I hope she gets better. That sucks. You won't be sick on New Year's. Yeah, thank God it's Friday. I didn't go to work today. I was off. But I am glad it's Friday for everybody else didn't have to work. Had to work, sorry. I had to. Right now, I got some pork belly burn ends on the pit for a shindig tomorrow. Got the time moved up on me. So I'm going to smoke them today and vacuum seal them and reheat them at the party tomorrow. I won't have time to get them done and be at the party on time. So it's right at noon. Yeah, Seguin, that's where it was. Yeah, so I heard San Antonio's got some good places. I think they got 2M Smokehouse. There's a few other over there that are in the top 50. Yep, no doubt. Well, what Tony? What you decide on? What you gonna get? You gonna get the 1975 workhorse or what? I don't know. Maybe he's not here no more. damn it, this webcam. It's a pain in the ass sometimes. What's up, Judge Whip? CJ's got one going on right now. I didn't even know that. I have to open the tab up so I can get some watch hours. Not sure what's cooking. Howdy, ma'am. How you doing? The reverse flow cabinet 3/8 cook. Ain't nothing wrong with a reverse flow cabinet. Technically, my pellet smoker that I built is homemade is a reverse flow cabinet. Playing around with a new wireless microphone. What kind you get, Rick? Something I need to get. I need to get a new phone, a wireless microphone. I'm sorry. Straighten this camera up. Add it on a warmer. There you go. Shirley Fabrication puts out a quality product from what I've seen. I've never used one, so I can't speak to how good it cooks, but they're definitely built like a tank. Insulated firebox. Where you live at, Tony? Damn. Stainless shelf, stainless steel grates, $13,000. You high rolling there. At least you got it on a trailer. You can move it around. I need to put that one back there on the damn trailer because I got to move my tractor. 70 degrees warmer. Yeah, it's warmer here too. Last Friday it was 16 degrees here. Actually, 14 degrees here. A Joby Wavo mic setup. Joby. I have to look that up. I don't think I've ever seen them before. Pennsylvania. Yeah, it gets pretty cold up there. I could definitely see the need for an insulated firebox up there. You wanted mine? Hey, one of these days I'm gonna build more of them. Did you try to get you an offset like that, or just all the wait times were too long for what you was trying to get? I know Workhorse Pits and Mill Scale and all those guys got a pretty good wait time on them right now. Oh, there's Nightbot. I don't know if it'll work, guys. I tried to fix it, but if y'all type barbecue in the comments, it's supposed to put your channel up there, but I don't know. I've yet to get that to freaking work. Let's see if it'll do it for me. No, it ain't working. Damn, almost a year. Well, a little less than a year. 295 days. Yeah, all the good pit companies, man, they're freaking hooked up right now. Let's see if that worked. $295 days for Workhorse and Primitive are the same company. There you go. I guess that's the way to do it. That's the way to do it. Find somebody that's backed out, get moved up on the list. I didn't have to wait for my smoker. I built it in 5 days. But yeah, freaking I don't know if you got me on the Instagram or not, but look me up on the Instagram and send me some pictures of that when you get it, man. I want to see it. 120-gallon offset tank. I ain't mistaken, 120-gallon tank, so either a 20 or 24-inch OD. How you gonna build it? You gonna put your smoke collector on it? You gonna go with a 90? What you got in mind there, Wazy? Yeah, excuse me for just 1 minute. I gotta tighten my fire up. I'm gonna go grab a beer, guys. I'll be right back. Alright, I'm back. Apologize for that, guys. Alright. It's about timing and luck I should have had by May. That gum sun back there is fixed to put a glare on this. May 2023. That ain't bad. I know. I'm a fabricator that's local and get them to build you one. You might be able to get it quicker. I say welding's not hard, but I learned how to weld when I was like 16. My grandfather taught me that shit. So I was welding in high school before I got to high school. How long is a 120-gallon propane tank? If I ain't mistaken, I think those are 6 foot long, round about. Tank dimensions. 5 foot 6 inches long is how long a 120-gallon propane tank is. You need to make your fire. Well, I mean, do what you want to do. That's your business. But I think you need to make your firebox bigger than 20 inches. I would make that firebox probably about 32, 34 inches. You want a bigger firebox. Bigger firebox is going to make your fire management a whole lot easier. Fix this damn camera. Oh, it's an air tank. So it's 5 foot long. What's the I guess a 20 inch would be good for 24 inch. That's still which, like I said, do what you want to do, but I'd still make that firebox at least 2 feet. Mainly, you can burn full size logs on it. You got to split nothing up smaller, and then the bigger your firebox is, you can move your fire up, you can move your fire back. You got more room to play with it. If you're just confined to a tight spot right there, you don't have nowhere to go with it. Just some food for thought. Just some food for thought. Now the sun is fixing to come out. "24-inch long pipe. If it was me building it, that's the bare minimum that I would go on my firebox. I'd go 24 inches on your length. And you know what? It wouldn't actually hurt to go a little bit longer than that. That firebox back there is 42 inches long. But that damn thing's almost 8 foot long too. 8'6", if I'm not mistaken. Yep, you always want you a bigger firebox than what you can stand. It ain't gonna hurt nothing to put a bigger one on there. What's up, P Digits? Oh yeah, I'm enjoying it. We ain't freezing our ass off today compared to last Friday. Matter of fact, I almost broke a sweat earlier. I don't know where you're looking at for your material, man, but I would hit up local fabrication pipe shops, and a lot of times, like there's some around here that won't get rid of old rusty pipe, and they'll sell it for like 25 cents a foot or something like that. Well, not 25 cents a foot. I think it's like $1.25 a foot, or no, $25 a foot is what I seen the other day. They'd be selling it for like $25 a foot or something like that for like big bore pipe. And then I got a lot of stuff from scrap yards for that one. Go to a metal scrap yard, just go out there and look. A lot of them say, hey, they won't sell you nothing, but don't say nothing. Just walk back there and start looking at something. You find something, go over there and say, hey, I'll give you so much for this. And if it's a little bit higher than what scrap prices are, money talks and bullshit walks, man. They'll take your money. And then I guess, so well, you're talking about putting that 90 on there, so you're going to make it like the Moberg pits make theirs. That 90 going up. Moberg's a nice pit. Yep, Moberg's are good pits. I've got a cornbread dressing stuffed chicken on there that I bought from my local meat market over in Jasper, Texas, Quality Meats. And then I got some pork belly burn-ins in the making. Shit. Yeah. Pork belly burnt ends and a cornbread stuffed chicken. Deboned. Sitting at my local meat market, so I'm all about cornbread stuffing and I'm all about chicken. So it was a win-win. Matter of fact, I need to check on my chicken. It's been on there for about an hour and a half. It just hit 100 degrees internal temp. It was partially frozen when I put it on there, though. The stuffing part of it was. Tonight's game, who are you pulling for tonight, man? My Longhorns embarrassed me last night, so it's kind of the norm. Clemson, that's right. I forgot you was a Clemson fan. That's going to be a good game. We'll watch that. When's the next brisket cook? So I was at Walmart earlier today. I needed to get a few things for another video that I'll be shooting Sunday. I'm going to do a ham brine rib video for New Year's Day eating. But I was getting me some spare ribs and pickling spice and all the stuff I needed for that. And I found me a good looking little brisket that I wanted to buy. So I put it in the buggy and I got up to the register and the dadgum barcode wouldn't scan. It wouldn't search the item, couldn't pull it up. The cashier couldn't pull it up. And I just didn't feel like sitting there waiting on it. So I let them take that brisket back and I did buy the brisket. But I am going to do a video on a full boat brisket probably next weekend. And then I'll put it out whenever I get it edited. My last brisket cook was for Christmas Day. I did a brisket, so. And it came out awesome. Renegade Pit BBQ, welcome, bud. Sacramento, California. Yeah. So, the light went off, and now Walmart on that self checkout, they've got that camera on there. So if you take something you ain't supposed to take, they're probably gonna make you famous. And I wasn't gonna get no crap over putting a brisket in a buggy that I didn't pay for, especially a cheap select brisket. But nope, it didn't work. And I didn't feel like going back and looking for another one because the brisket selection really did suck. And briskets had so much damn fat on them, it was unreal. But, yep, I'll have a brisket smoke coming up soon. Monday, I'm going to do a ham brine spare ribs video. And I'm going to do a Texas ham steak video. I was at my local HEB here a few weeks ago getting them pork butts when they had them on sale. Or back when I did my sausage. And I seen the guy from the meat market putting out ham steaks with the skin on the outside of them. And you really don't never see that down here. So I bought me one of them. And I got a good idea how I'm going to cook it. Yeah, man, freaking brisket quality here lately for stores has really sucked. It's hard to find a good one. I mean, I've done gave in on it, man. I'll buy a way bigger brisket, and I got a ton of fucking tallow right now, man. A ton of tallow, and I just finally got rid of all my sausage, my trimmings. I made sausage out of it, but I'll just buy a brisket that's way bigger, and I'll trim it down to a good looking brisket, and I'll just make sausage and tallow out of the trimmings. Universal drum smoker? Nope, I have not. Got a friend that's got one. I'm not the biggest fan of them in the world. I'll put it to you like that. But I guess they work. On the PTO, I done burned all my PTO this year. Burned it during Thanksgiving. Drum smoker, yeah. Rowing some boat, you full boat in your brisket? I've yet to try the full boat brisket. Now my favorite way to do pork belly now, doing a whole smoked pork belly. Holy shit. Hang on just a minute. I gotta close that firebox door down. Getting just a little bit too much airflow. Temp jumped up to 340. Close it down just a hair. It'll come back down. I got a new pile of wood I'm burning on, and they're very inconsistent in the way that they're split up. So some pieces are smaller than the others. Man, I tell you what, my offset back there, I can do everything on that offset. Anything I want to do on it, I can do it. The offset is a versatile smoker. I could crank the dead gum heat. It ain't nothing for me. I can get that heat up over 600 degrees in that sucker if I want to and do damn pizza. My favorite meat to smoke. Brisket. Brisket is my favorite meat to smoke because it tells it's a telltale sign of how good you really are. If you can get that dead gum brisket cooked right. That's the ultimate skill test for anybody that runs an offset smoker. They can do a dead gum brisket. In my opinion, anyway. Now, my favorite things to eat are pork belly and ribs and brisket. Full boated pork belly with a crispy outside. That's good eating all day long. Rolling Smoke, what's up, man? Thanks for joining the chat. Yeah, man. So I've used all kinds of smokers. I actually built my own pellet smoker that burns sticks. I've got a video on it if anybody's interested in looking at. And even that stick burning pellet smoker still doesn't get the flavors that I can get on my offset smoker back here. Offset to me is king. People claim they get similar flavors on Big Green Eggs, drum smokers, reverse flows, etc. But I've yet to find anything that puts out a superior product like a offset stick burner does. Now, don't get me wrong, you can still put out a very good product with all that other stuff. But to me, you get the most smoke flavor with that offset. So I've only been to Austin one time in my whole life, and the last time I went to Austin was in 2000, or the only time I went to Austin was 2014. Me and a buddy went bar hopping on 6th Street. Had a pretty good time, and we wanted to hit some barbecue places while we were over there, but we partied too hard during the day and slept and missed out. So I've yet to try any of the barbecue places in Austin. Sony ZV-10. That's a good camera. I've got a Sony ZV-1, and I regret not getting the ZV-10 because you can change the lens out on it. But Sony is a very good camera and a very good product. So the lighting is a tough deal, man. Uh, the lighting in my videos gets a little bit off because I do everything outside. I got to deal with sunlight. I got to deal with shadows. I went to Harbor Freight and bought some LED stand lights for when I'm smoking at night and stuff like that. And those kind of help out a little bit. I've got my barn a little bit more lit up when I go in there and I got to do stuff under the barn. Uh, I bought some freaking stand lights and some little portable lights I can adjust and put them wherever. And then I got a little light that goes on top of my camera that points down like that. But lighting's definitely a challenge. And editing software, as far as editing software goes, I use what is the name of my damn software? I'm drawing a blank. Power Director Pro. Yeah, I use Power Director Pro for my editing software. It's real easy to use. It ain't something that you got to pay a monthly prescription on. You download it on your computer and it's there. So that's what I use. Filmora is good. So I've explored a couple of other editing softwares and everything I've found so far, you got to pay for it monthly, man. I don't want to pay for something monthly. If I was making that big money on YouTube now, it wouldn't bother me a dang bit, but I don't have it like that. So I'm using what's free, and y'all watch my videos, and they look like everybody else's videos as far as quality goes and all that. So that's what I use. I mean, good, it's good stuff to get started with Renegade. But the number one thing that you need, the camera is the first thing. You need a good computer to do your editing on, but you need a high quality microphone to get good sound. If you don't have good sound, I don't care what kind of editing software you have. If you don't start out with good sound, you're gonna struggle. I use Cinco mics on mine, and those are not the highest quality, but they're not the cheapest either. They're about $130 for a set, and y'all have heard the audio in my videos. It's pretty good. Galaxy or the Godox XL 60 watts for lighting, and the DaVinci Resolve for editing. I've heard good things about DaVinci Resolve. Got a 16 millimeter lens. See, that's the only thing that I knocked myself on. I didn't do my research. When I dove into this YouTube, I just dove into it, and I wish I would have bought a camera that I could change the lenses on. I can't do it on that Sony ZV-1. Today I'm using red oak. Red oak wood. The only wood I got right now in my position is red oak and pecan. And the pecan, I use it sparingly because I'm trying to make it last. But I like to, my real long cooks, I like mixing that red oak and pecan together. Puts out a very good product. Oh, you got the Rode Go 2s. That Rode's a good mic. Yeah, that's a very good mic. You can't go wrong with that Rode mic. When I first got my mic, I got a cheap $30 Amazon one, and when I was first shooting my videos professionally with that ZV-1, my beef rib video, all the way to my sausage making video was with my old mic, and I had hell editing that audio and making it somewhat decent where it wasn't too bad for you guys. And after that sausage making video, that's when I went and I bought better mics because editing bad audio, it's just it sucks, man. And then another thing is make sure you put you some screens up on your mic where people don't hear you breathing all the time. I struggle with that too. Red oak versus post oak. So I've tried post oak and I've tried red oak, and I'm team red oak 100%. Red oak's got more of a smoky flavor to it, and it's just a, how do you describe the taste of red oak? It's kind of like almost as if it's got a, a spice to it, kind of. And post oak is a real mild wood, not as strong a smoke flavor. That's why a lot of people use that, because it's really hard to over smoke your meat with some red oak. Post oak, I'm sorry. So people use post oak, but I like red oak. I've tried both. My local wood supplier up here in town's got post oak, and I've tried it, and I didn't get the flavor that I'm used to, but that's just my taste. Everybody's got their own taste. People swear by post oak, but I swear by red oak all day long. Yep, nothing wrong with red oak. Pretty much the most wood that I have around here in this area that's available to me is red oak, water oak, and pecan. Every now and again, you'll find some hickory. Pecan's good. The one thing that's misleading about pecan is you'll get carried away by the smell of pecan. You will oversmoke some shit. When that pecan is burning, it smells so good. You're welcome, dude. You are welcome. But at the end of the day, man, you use what wood you want to use, and then you do what works for you, man. If it's post oak that works for you, then use post oak. If it's red oak, then use red oak. If it's pecan, use pecan. Everybody's taste is different. Yeah. Yep, getting the audio and the video quality with that Sony ZV-10, you're not gonna have a problem with video quality. You'll have that right off Jump Street, but your audio needs to be good, because even when I'm watching YouTube videos, I don't want to. If it's sucky audio, I don't watch it myself. So I don't expect anybody else to watch a video that's got bad audio. That's the two most important things: is a good video and good audio, and then getting it edited down to where it's you don't have too much dead content in it and all that. That'll come with you over time. Yeah, white oak and red oak. Yeah. So my wood supplier up there in town, he carries red oak, he carries hickory, he carries pecan, he carries some cherry, and then he's got a big pavilion where he dumps all this his mixed oak. And a lot of times, I'll just get that mixed oak over there, because that mixed oak will have pretty much a 45 to, or almost a 50-50 ratio of red oak and white oak and post oak or whatever in it. And when you're mixing that wood, there's not much difference in the flavor of it. And I'll do that. Pretty much, he's got a pile where he piles that red oak up. And then when that red oak gets full, he throws that red oak in the mixed oak pile, and he'll charge about 150, almost $200 more a true cord for that red oak. So I just buy the mixed. Oh man, Nah, man, you can find a wood supplier up there. What kind of wood grows up there in Pennsylvania? There's got to be some hickory or something up there, I would think. That B&B splits and chunks, man. It's might offend some people, but I think that shit sucks, in my opinion. Kiln dried wood. The outside dries out real good, and the inside's freaking wet. So they make pellets out of almond. So I don't know. I think rule of thumb is if you can eat the nut on the tree, then you can smoke with the wood. I'd give almond a try. You might be on to something right there. That's the beauty about barbecue is you got all these regions, and all these regions got a local wood, and you smoke with the wood that's in your region. If it's almond, if it's red oak, if it's hickory, pecan, whatever it is, you make the barbecue what you got. I think not Naughty Wood. Naughty Wood was the company that made their pellets out of almond. That was Mad Scientist Barbecue that was going in bat for those guys. Hey, I'm gonna tell you what, sassafras. If you can get enough of it, it's some damn good wood to smoke with. Sassafras is different from any wood I ever smoked with. It gives the meat a real sweet flavor. It is damn good. If I can find sassafras, that's what I like to smoke my sausage with. Ash, ash is okay. It's got a different flavor to it. It ain't my first choice. Maple, never smoked with maple before, so I can't I can't speak for maple. Yeah, but difference between firewood and cooking wood is there's not really no difference in that. So I mean, if this guy that's got this wood has got it separated out between sassafras, ash, and maple, I would get the sassafras and the red oak for sure. Wood's wood. It's gonna burn no matter what. It don't matter if it's advertised cooking wood or if it's advertised as firewood. There ain't no there ain't no such thing as a food grade wood, man. Not that I'm aware of, it's not. But it don't take much sassafras. Sassafras, I've always mixed it with oak. Yeah, they probably just advertise food grade wood because they probably got to cover their butt because some jackwagon gets some dead gum wood to cook with and gets sick because it ain't cured right or finds or they got some other kind of wood mixed in there that's not advertised like black gum or lighter pine or something like that. Then yeah, they probably got to say something about food grade woods. I know black gum is poisonous to smoke with. I would try that almond, man. It wouldn't hurt to try that almond on a short cook. You know, if you really want to find out the taste of a wood, get you some chicken drumsticks. Chicken skin on chicken soaks up smoke flavor on short cooks. And if it tastes good on a chicken drumstick, it'll taste good on anything. And that's a way that you can experiment with your woods and not have to babysit a 12-hour brisket and taste it and not like it. Do a short cook. I've smoked with hickory. I've smoked with pecan. I've grilled with mesquite. I've never tried to smoke with mesquite. And I've smoked with cherry wood. And then a couple of different kinds of oak. really any oak wood. I can pick about post oak, red oak, and all that, but you're not going to go wrong with any kind of oak wood smoking. All oak is good to smoke with. Excuse me. Almonds on his ranch. Hey man, it wouldn't hurt to try it out, man. I think you could be on to something. Like I said, smoke you a chicken quarter or chicken drumstick with it, and if it's good, go with it. If it ain't worth a damn, you ain't lost nothing. Feed it to dogs. I can feel the heat off my smoker back there. This camera makes me look like I'm far away from my smoker, but in reality, I'm about a little under 4 foot away from it. Oh, I'd try it. I would definitely try it. I like freaking getting that ash wood for my fireplace though. Ash burns real hot for a long time. Well, hell yeah! I put a video out on yeah, that cheese smoke was during the freeze. It was actually probably the last day of the freeze. That first day, no, I debated hardcore on doing a fire management video when it was 14 degrees and doing a fire management video in the cold. But I got out here and I got to stirring around, and my damn gum ears went numb, the end of my nose went numb, and I was like, you know what? I think I'll do this another time. I'm a I'm 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 a I'm a puss when it comes to cold weather. I can't handle it. So I waited 2 days later, and then I did that cold smoke on that cheese on the 26th, and that cheese turned out fantastic. I've been putting that cheese. I've been bringing it to work, snacking on it with crackers. Uh, my wife put it in a hamburger soup the other day, man, and that's pretty awesome. You take that cheese and smoke it, and then vacuum seal it, and it sits in that vacuum seal, and that smoke flavor kind of gets down in it a little bit better. And you can make macaroni. You can make baked potato soup. I put some baked potato soup and have a little bit of hint of smoke flavor in it, man. And it's pretty dead gum good. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that. But yeah, that's a good time to smoke cheese, especially on a stick burner. So I did a little trial run, tried to smoke a little bit of cheese during the summertime, and even with those little deadgum blocks of wood I was using in the summertime, it was still I couldn't get this pit below hardly 100 degrees at all, and especially the yellow blocks of cheese, they'll melt quick. If you get over 110 degrees on them yellow blocks of cheese, they'll melt quick. So when it got cold, I was eyeballing that cheese. So I got a water well too. And what I did this year is I went to my local Lowe's and I bought a heat trace cable. And I took that heat trace cable and run it on my well water line in my pump shed, and I wrapped it, and it kept my line warm the whole time. My water never froze up. It worked out real good. I didn't have no busted pipes here. I wrapped all my faucets up real good. Didn't have no issue there. Now I did have to thaw my faucets out at the barn that day. I did that cheese cook. I took my old lady's blow dryer and thawed all that out to get running water out here so I cook. That's about right. When I take vacation or PTO, it's always shit weather. But this smoker right here, it'll chug right along in the rain. I did that Texas hot gut sausage smoke that day. I did all that in the freaking rain. My Thanksgiving turkey. Yeah, during my Thanksgiving turkey, that real bad weather came in the day before Thanksgiving, and man, that was a rough freaking cook. I did a turkey. Well, I did turkey the next day. I did a brisket. I did something else on there. I can't remember. And man, that freaking smoke sucked. Where are you? Where are you located at, Renegade? Where y'all getting all that rain at? This smoker does good in the rain. What this smoker doesn't like is 20 and 30-mile-an-hour winds. You will struggle on this smoker right here in the wind. Offset smokers do not like the wind. Yeah, I know all about it, rolling smoke. I was here. We got I think 2.8 inches of rain right here in Bleakwood. Yep, we got that rain here last night. It moved out about 4:30 this morning. Where I live at is up by Kirbyville. Well, you can't. There's a difference between being a poon and being a you know. Sometimes you get out here in the bad weather and smoking. You're asking for it. I don't think it's anything about being a puss. It's about being smart. Sacramento. That's right. Sacramento. My bad. You said that earlier. Baytown. Used to do some work over in Baytown. Really Pasadena. Over in Lyondale. Basel. What's up, Al? I need to put my link up so some of y'all can jump on here. If you want to hop on, Al, come on, dude. If y'all excuse me a minute, I got to manage my fire and get a beer. Damn it, I singed my hair on my arm. Sorry about that, folks. All right. ExxonMobil. I've worked at Exxon Beaumont a few times. Not my favorite place to work. Al's in the house. If you want to, Al, jump on, man. All right, you driving home from work. Troy V. What's up, Troy V? What you doing, bud? If anybody wants to jump on and talk about barbecue, I don't care who you are, man. We can bullshit about it. Hop on here. I also got some rib tips smoking on there from the spare ribs I trimmed from my ham brine big videos. What's up, Ben Wagner? I've got a cornbread stuffed deboned chicken on there I got from the meat market. And I got pork belly burn ends smoking on there. Damn camera. I can only say that I've had the flu one time in my life. When I got it, my God, it sucked. Terry? Yeah, it'll be good. Yep, I got rib tips on there right now. That chicken stuff, boneless chicken. Pork belly burn ends for shindig tomorrow. You know, it's actually turned out to be a pretty day now. We get sunlight at the end of the day. Bone right there. All right. How did I get in the barbecue? I started barbecuing when I was like freaking 14, 13 years old, man. Get out there and barbecue and grill pork chops and all that. And I didn't really take it serious till I got about 28, 26 years old. I didn't make my first successful brisket till about 2012-ish. That's when I started taking barbecue serious. But that's how I got into barbecue. I like doing it. I've been cooking my whole life. How do I keep smoke flavor down? I'll be honest with you, Mike G. I've never had anybody bitch about smoke flavor on my meats, at least not to my face. And I have oversmoked meats before, but anytime I oversmoked anything is back when I was learning, and I used kiln dried wood and all that shit. But you know, you use a good seasoned wood, and me, I burn denser, greener wood up in the front and then clean it up as I go. But I've never had nobody tell me my barbecue was too smoky. Everybody always raves about it. So there's a lot of things that go into the smoke flavor. The good thing about an offset, especially mine, is it's got enough airflow. so you're not over smoking things. Yeah, hell yeah, we are. Not even an offset. We dig a hole in the ground and cook that barbecue, man. Damn, renegade. Yeah. So back in 2017, I got my first pit boss. And before 2017, the only thing I really ever had was char grillers and Oklahoma Joes and shit like that. Cheap smokers, not built very good, and I'd burn them up every 2 years. And then I got to the pellet smoking game, and I started putting out some really good barbecue on pellet smokers, man. But I was missing that smoke flavor. So, oh man, Nightbot's picking on you, Ben. I apologize. Let me go over to my YouTube page, and I'll make you a moderator. Where they won't do that to you. Let's see. Well, when you get out of timeout, I apologize. All right, Ben Wagner. I just made you a moderator, so that should put you right back in the chat. You still there, Ben? I like it when my buddies talk shit. Now Nightbot won't put you in timeout. I had to get Nightbot, man. I had spammers coming up in some of my lives and wrecking me, man. They were wrecking our ass in there. But yeah. So back to the pellet smokers. I wasn't getting that smoke flavor I wanted. And I thought, what if there's a way that I can build a pellet smoker that burnt sticks and I got the best of both worlds? So I did that, which I got a video on that on my YouTube channel. And I built a deadgum freaking I built a smoker that burnt sticks and still didn't get the flavor I get on that offset smoker. Yeah, Mr. Burgles is Burgles. Mr. Burgles. Yeah, I remember Mr. Burgles coming up in here. So that's what I've got on my homemade pellet smoker is a Pellet Pro. But I don't like their controller. I took that controller off, put a Rectech controller on it. Yeah, people knock the shit out of pellet smokers, but they put out decent barbecue. Yeah, it's cheating. Yeah, you don't get as good a smoke flavor, but you still get a decent product, and that's what counts. Yeah, man. After you turn 30, man, smoking gets hardcore. That's all I got to say about that. What's up, Mama? You got you a Lane? No, you got you a Lone Star Grills 20 by 42. Yeah, you're in Chicago. I had a conversation with another fellow YouTuber on here about the pros and cons of insulated fireboxes versus non-insulated. I don't need insulated firebox down here. My firebox is 3/8 of an inch thick, and it burns efficient, and I don't have no problems. But if I was up north, I probably would need one where it gets really cold. What's up, Lily? What's up, girl? She's my puppy. Keyboard sucks. Keeps dropping letters. I do all my stuff off a laptop. You want to say hi, Lily? This is Lily. Say hi, Lily. My smoking buddies. Sometimes they're a pain in the ass, though. Okay. You done yet? Look, I don't want you all over me, girl. Yeah. Char grillers, man. The first offset. So I used pits that belonged to my grandpa for a while. I don't know who ended up with all of his pits when he died, but I learned on those pits. And then when I got out on my own, I was at cons buying furniture a long time. Back in 2009, I was buying furniture over at cons, and I seen this char griller over there, and I was like, you know what? Screw it. I'm gonna get a deadgum offset smoker and finance it with my furniture. So I bought my first char griller at cons, and I burnt that sucker up in a year. Yeah, yeah. Char griller. You can put good barbecue out on them. They just require a ton of babysitting. Yep, spilled soda will fuck a keyboard up. No doubt about that. Man, so look, put it to you this way, Renegade. Guys like me and you, yeah, we can do an insulated firebox, but here's the deal: the less wood you burn, the less smoke flavor you're gonna get. If I put an insulated firebox over here in Southeast Texas during the summertime, I'd be burning half of what I'm burning right now. And if you're not burning as much wood, you're not getting as much smoke flavor. That's my opinion on that. When you live in a warm climate, man, you don't need that. You don't need it here. You're right. A 3/8 inch firebox is perfect. Hell, really, I'd like to have a half-inch firebox. Air frying some. You making some tallow, mom? While you air frying it, you can put it in the oven. The secret to really getting good tallow is setting your oven to about 250 and throwing all that fat in a pan, a deep dish uh, pan, and covering it with tin foil and just let it render out. That's how you get the cleanest tallow. Air frying, you really don't want to fry the fat because that can burn your tallow. You want to render it out slowly. Yeah, the those Chargiller Acorns Komodo style grills are very well insulated. Agreed. Yep. Nah, down here in these warmer climates, man, you don't need insulated fireboxes, man. Oh, you're not making tallow. Yep, not in California. High fat carnivore? What is that? Yeah, those char grillers are real thin metal. Like trying to freaking cook on them when it's cold is a damn nightmare. I remember all that. But I'll tell you what, once you get good at smoking on that cheap shit smoker, when you go to run one of these right here, you'll be a pro, man. I'm telling you. Air fry them slowly. Need to smoke them, mom. Beef ribs are good smoked. We're still running good on the fire. Got me some good smoke running up there. It's all good. Yeah, I'm on a carnivore. I'm on a freaking eat everything diet. Yeah, the Lone Star grills look good. The only thing I don't like about the Lone Star grill is I don't have a round firebox on it, man. I got to have a round firebox. I don't like square fireboxes. But other than that, them suckers are built like a tank. Mom, why are you buying beef fat, man? Come on, really? You go to Walmart and buy a brisket, and you can have brisket to eat, and you can trim about 8 pounds of fat off a Walmart brisket. Yep, seafood diet. 15 pounds in less than a month. Yeah, my fat ass needs to lose some weight. I'm pushing 230 right now. Yeah, they do cut all the fat off the meats over there. Not me, flat's favor. Yep, I don't like a square firebox. Here's the deal. If you sit there and you watch a fire burns like that, not like this. So when you got a round firebox and your fire's burning, it's going up in that round firebox and going out your exchange like that. And I'm just not a fan of the square fireboxes. Also, with the round firebox, when you put your splits on long ways like this, they're not sitting directly on the bottom. That's letting a little airflow go up in there. That's why you see people with these square fireboxes. They have fire management baskets and all that. Not a fan of those either. I put my fire right there on in the bottom of that firebox, man. What's up, Kevin Will? No, I have not. I have not been to Fort Worth and tried the barbecue scene, but that is on my to-do list. I definitely want to go try Goldie's out. There's a lot of people that really don't like Chubby Barbecue, Johnny and them. I don't have a problem with them. I have copycatted some of his recipes. I recently did a spare rib video on his Goldie's all-purpose rub, and I made his homemade barbecue sauce off of his channel, and those are some pretty damn good ribs. They're not the best ribs I ever ate. I think mine are better, but I'm partial to me. But if you can get a rib that good in a barbecue restaurant, I need to go try that. That's better than anything I've had around here, for damn sure. I want to go try Goldie's. I haven't really paid too much attention to Panther City Barbecue, but I need to go watch some YouTube videos on them. 20% meat to 80%. Mom, that can't be healthy. What are you going to do? Clog your arteries up? 80% fat? That sounds like a heart attack. I got to manage my fire. See how close this chicken is getting. And yes, I bought the bullet, bought a ThermaPen 1. I don't care what anybody says, spending money on ThermaPen 1. I have ThermaPros, but I keep going through them every year. The 1 year mark, they keep working. So I spent the money on a high dollar sumbitch. Oh, yeah, everything's looking good. We're at 143. Stuffed chicken. I got me another piece of rib tip right here that's cooked. And that rib tip right there, Pit Master Privilege. A rib trimming. back to the chat here. Hey, shush it up. I'm not a fan of reverse flow offset smokers, man. I'm not a fan of them. You gotta think how a offset works. Reverse flow would restrict your airflow. But I agree with you. A round firebox is way more easier to maintain. And having the right size firebox to your cooker makes it easy to maintain also. AKA an oversized firebox. A lot of builds I see on Facebook, like that firebox behind me, will be about a third the size of what it is now. And when you got a firebox that small, you're taking away your allowable cooking area over there. When you can move that fire all the way back over here, that gives you more cooking area from over here. So my hot spot is right about the end of my cap, and then I can put meat from there on back when my fire is moved all the way back. Now, when I'm not using all that space, I can move my fire up toward the exchange and have a lot better, a lot hotter fire and put more heat on it. I don't know, Mom. Split every 75 minutes. I mean, hey man, that's not a bad ratio right there. Not a bad ratio at all. So I just went to my local Brookshire Brothers and got that cheese. I wanted some Gouda because I like Gouda, but they didn't have any. I went to Walmart. I probably could have found some. Well, there ain't nothing wrong with that. Look, I'm just partial to a round firebox. If my dogs are running in my table, if if you got if you like using a square firebox, I mean that's just you do you. But I've got a heat deflector over there on that side that I like to every now and then I'll sear a steak on it. Cut me up this little rib trimming right here. Well, that's good. All right, Ben, take it easy, man. Yeah, reverse flow. My opinion, reverse flows don't get as good as airflow as a traditional offset gets. That's just my opinion. I have used one before. Was not a fan of it. Rib tips are good. Man, I wasn't gonna say nothing. Like you missed a few letters there, but I read between the lines and figured it out. If anybody wants to jump on, there's a link. What kind of seasoning do you like to use, Renegade? tip. Oh, you got hooked to your smart TV. I just got my first smart TV here about 2 months ago. I haven't hooked nothing to it. No, I've hooked a few things to it, but I ain't hooked my YouTube to it. These rib trimmings are pretty damn good. They're hitting the spot right now. That red oak smoke, man, it just does it for me. And the beauty about that red oak smoke is it's got a flavor of its own. So you don't need to put a real fine rub on it. No, you don't need to put a lot of sugar on it. Only thing I pretty much use, which y'all see what I use in my videos, is I use seasonal salt, black pepper. That's it. That's all you need, man. It's perfect. Yeah. I was making a ton of rubs, but I quit making them, man. It costs more to make the rubs than just buy them outright. And then I started using a combination of seasonal salt and black pepper. And now I don't even buy rubs. That's all I use, man. It hits the spot. Like these little rib tips are hitting the spot right now. That's all they got on them. Seasonal salt and black pepper. Yep, Kevin Will right on. I've tried a few cherry rubs. I don't care for them. But pork is a good meat to experiment on with any kind of rub. Pork goes good with everything. And I used to put a bunch of sweet stuff on my pork. I don't do that no more. Here a few years ago, I was real big into making them Johnny Trigg ribs, which they're good for about 2 rib bones, and then after that, it's so damn sweet and rich you don't want to eat no more of them. But now I've gotten more of a seasonal salt and pepper guy. Just tastes better. Let's see, smoke flavor shine through. Oh shit, my fire's really, really hot. Let's check that chicken one more time. It's getting close. I got to rotate that. I got to rotate that chicken. Thigh's about done. The breast still got a little ways to go. Get me some more of these rib trimmings off. It's going to be my supper. Salt, pepper, and hickory wood. I like hickory. I like to mix it. Oh, there's my boy Al. What's up, Al?
What's up, Mike? Trying to mount this phone here. If I get feedback, let me know because I don't have my headphones on.
All right.
Let me just get my beer.
Yeah, so Johnny Trigg, this competition, but Johnny Trigg will tell you his favorite rib to eat is salt and pepper. Where you live at, Kevin?
All right. Yeah, that looks better there. Mike, how things going with you, man?
Oh man, they're going good, man. How they been with you?
Man, it was a long week, man. I had, you know, things piling up on me. Christmas week, my water heater went out. I had to meet up with a few people, and I was good on my Christmas shopping, so I had gotten that out of the way. Thank God. Otherwise, I would have been even in a worse situation. But you know, the water heater went out, and to get somebody, you know, to help me out here during the holidays is a bitch.
Oh yeah,
You know,
that was a bad time for the water heater to go out too.
no kidding, man. But
I've got
glad
to
it's
buy a new
over.
water heater with my income tax for sure this year. Mine's leaking.
Yeah, I think it's just that they get more wear and tear during the colder weather. But man, today's perfect, man. We're in the 80s here. How about you, Mike?
Yeah, we're about in the 70s, man. It feels good out here.
Mm. Trying to see the chat, but I don't see it. I guess on the phone you can't really see the chat, huh?
I would think so. Normally you got to hit that. If you're looking at it on the phone, you got to
Yeah,
hit that little chat box. On mine, I got an Android. It's up in the top right hand corner.
I see it on the right, but it just says. Let me see. Maybe.
YouTube's been real goofy here lately. Like sometimes, even when I'm on my computer, the chat don't show up, and I got to get off and get back on.
Oh, yeah. You're using. You're not using StreamYard then, or you are?
No, I'm on StreamYard.
Okay.
So
Yeah.
Kevin Will lives in Kansas. You ought to have some oak up there in Kansas, man. What part of Kansas you from, Kevin? I used to work up there every now and again. Over in Hoisington, Kansas. Y'all brought some post oak back from Texas. I know there ain't a lot of trees in Kansas, though. It's pretty flat land out there.
Yeah.
Man, these daggum rib trimmings are hitting the spot, Al.
Oh, is that what you made?
No, I'm going to do a ham brine rib video here in about 2 days. So I went ahead and trimmed the ribs down today.
So
got
you're
them in a
cooking
brine.
the trimmings from the ribs?
Do what?
You're cooking the trimmings from the ribs? Is that what you said? Rib trimmings?
Yeah.
Okay.
And I got a stuffed chicken on there right now, stuffed with deboned and stuffed with cornbread dressing. And I got some pork belly burnt ends on there.
Damn it, boy. You got a feast there.
Well, the pork belly burnt ends are for a little get together tomorrow. I'm going to vacuum seal them tonight and reheat them tomorrow. Sous vide them.
Intensify the smoke flavor there.
Mm-hmm.
With the vacuum seal.
You're damn right it will. This right here, that's that skirt meat that came off the back.
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah. It's not much of a piece of meat, but yeah, definitely skirt steak off.
This one here had some thick meat on the back of that skirt.
Oh, really? Where'd you buy
It's pretty meaty.
rib?
I got them from Walmart. Those so over at Walmart they sell that 2-pack of ribs, Pitmaster Preferred. They sell them in a 2-pack.
What's going on with pork, man? It's like cheap everywhere right now. Well, I'm not saying everywhere, but I've seen like pork everywhere, like for ridiculous prices, man. Low.
Yeah. So yeah, they've been putting a lot of pork on sale, but my theory of it is maybe the manufacturer's hanging on to a bunch of frozen stuff, and now they got to get rid of it and make inventory for the new year. Guess
I thought
that's my thinking on it.
I thought it was just here where I was at because everybody uses like the pork butt or the pork shoulder for tamales. But hell no, I got some friends telling me from up north that it's the same way, man. They've been finding them on the cheap, like pork butt as cheap as 99 cents, man.
Yeah, I've been seeing it on all the barbecue Facebook groups that I'm
Mhm.
on right now. Everybody's been posting those 99 cent or 97 cents a pound sales, and they've
Yeah,
done had three of them over here since Thanksgiving. That's what I make my sausage out of when I make it.
hell yeah, man.
Whatever rib trimmings I got left, I mean, whatever brisket trimmings I got left over, I'll buy the equal amount of pork butt, put
Yeah.
it with it. That spreadsheet that I sent you the other day, that's what I do with that. I mix that 50-50 pork and beef.
Oh, okay. 50-50. Okay. Yeah,
Hmm.
I remember seeing it, and there was a Excel file, and I'm like, I'll open it when I get home, man. So I'm definitely gonna look into that, man.
It's pretty simple, man. All you do is put in your meat pounds, and it calculates everything for you.
Oh, really?
Breaks it down.
So, it,
Yeah, it breaks
so
it down to grams.
oh wow. And you're talking about the the uh, the spices as well, or
Yep. It takes your meat pounds, breaks it down to grams, and then it breaks all your spices down per percentage of what I put in my mix. And that's pretty good sausage. That's why I built that spreadsheet. I was satisfied with it.
I'm gonna save it onto my computer and then yeah, do that. And that's just a straight up plain like a Polish sausage, or what would you call that?
It's a Texas style hot gut sausage.
Mm. It's style
There's
hot
two
dog.
different ones on there. I put a jalapeno and cheese one on there, and I put a regular one on there. And as
Okay.
I keep on making more recipes, I'll start
Uh-huh.
adding those on there too.
Wow.
But I'm
Shit,
highly
that's pretty
satisfied with that
cool.
one. It's good.
Having that formula, man, makes it easy because you don't know what you're gonna end up buying at the store, man. Because you might see something for a good price, and then you're like, yeah, I wasn't expecting buying this much, but you end up doing it.
Yep. All you do is put that meat pounds in, and then it calculates everything for you. I got bored at work, so I built it at work the other day.
Oh, damn it, man, that's awesome, man.
Hmm.
Hey, Mike, I was telling Trumpet about this. There's a, I know that Lance does it too, the embroidery, but I
Hmm.
ended up getting some embroidered shirts from. I want to call the company. I think it's called Queensboro. I'm not too sure. I can't remember the. Have you seen it?
Mm-mm.
Yeah. So anyway, they did me this logo embroidered on a polo shirt, and I'm talking tax included. I did two shirts. Tax included $43.
Damn. How
So
much
that's
is
20
Lance
bucks.
charge?
Uh, well, I'm not too sure, but it's going to be more than that. I definitely know that. But
Yeah.
for embroidery, man, with multicolors, that's
When
cheap, man.
I, I hadn't really even thought about getting my logo done on any beanies, hoodies, or anything like that yet. I was gonna
Oh, but-
wait till my channel got bigger.
yeah, but you're just about what I would say not even half a month away. I mean, half a year away from getting that 1,000, Mike. So I mean,
I'm
it'd be cool. It'd be cool to
shoot.
have one of your, I mean, a polo, and then you'd wear it during one of your videos or whatnot. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and I've thought about getting a few aprons done here and there too.
Oh,
But
definitely.
I'm averaging 58 subscribers every 28 days. And my subscribers they come in spurts. So I'll
Yeah.
go like, and then it gets frustrating. I'll go like 3 weeks and not get one. Then all of a sudden I get like 20, and then it died
Oh,
down.
wow.
Here recently, I've been getting consistently about 3 a day, 4 a day.
Oh wow. The last 3 months I've been
7.
averaging. I've been doing decent, man. I'm hoping to break 700 in January. We'll
Yeah.
see.
My goal was to get to 1,000 subscribers by February because that's when I started making this channel for real. For real,
Uh
I
huh.
guess professional.
Uh huh.
That was my goal, and was to try to get there before February. I'm gonna fall short of that if I keep going at the pace I'm going. I'll probably be about close to 800 something by February, maybe 9.
Probably by spring break. Then by spring break you
Yeah,
should be 1K.
it's just man, keeping up with a YouTube channel can be a bitch, man.
You have
Trying
to
to
be. You have to be
trying to put
consistent.
a video out every week and not run out of stuff to freaking cook. That's the biggest challenge of it.
Yeah. Yeah. You can't bust your balls too much though, man, because then it's stupid. Because if you think like I'll get to a point where sometimes I don't know what the hell I'm gonna do, and it's already the end of the week. Then I go to sleep and I don't get much sleep because I'm thinking about what should I do? What should I do? And then I finally do go to sleep and wake up later to pee, and then I'm still thinking again. You can't bust your
I quit.
fucking balls.
I quit losing sleep over the while, but there was a time during the summertime where I was trying to put a video out every week, and I was staying on it hardcore, but
Really?
I wasn't getting as many views as I wanted. So that's when I
Mm.
here, this month of November, I finally said, you know what, I'm burning myself out. I'm not going to put out as many videos as I was putting out, and I'm going to slow down a little bit because I've got the watch hours all day long. Hell, let me look how many watch hours I've got. I'm averaging fucking 500 watch hours every 28 days. Let's see, monetization. I've got 5,417 watch hours right now.
Wow, that's pretty good.
So I mean, I've got the watch hours. I just need the dead gum subs.
Yeah, I'm there with you, man. I need 500 more watch hours to hit the 4K. And
I mean, really getting to 4,000 watch hours is not hard if you put a video out every week, and even if you're just averaging 300, 400 views a week, getting to 4,000 is not shit. But I average. You need to average 300 and I think 35 or 34 hours a month to get to 4,000 watch hours. That's all you need.
I see.
Hey. Let's see. So Renegade Pit BBQ. So you mentioned Jerby earlier. I think he puts a lot of great info. I just think he's one offs a little douchey sometimes. So I think people are a little bit misconcepted about Jerby. Maybe he is a little bit cocky here and there, and and he's got an equal amount of humbleness to him too. But he's got some drama with Chud. But I don't. Nobody really knows the real story what happened between them two. So they used to
Yeah,
be co-workers back in the day at Friedman's, and there
yeah.
ain't no telling what happened with all that. As far as Jerby Barbecue goes, he's got a pretty good channel. I've picked up a few things from him. I'm not gonna lie. He's got some good recipes, and what they're doing over there is pretty good. But on the same note, I like the shit out of Chud too. But that just comes with being an adult. I mean, with them two got a problem, that's between them. I really don't care, you know. But
Isn't
they,
Jerby a little bit younger
they
though
gave
than
away
Chad?
100 briskets the other day, man. Who does that? I ain't never seen a barbecue joint give away 100 briskets to charity. So
Yeah,
you
definitely.
can't say. I mean, I can't call him a douchebag when he just give 100 briskets away to charity.
Yeah,
Yeah, see, Kevin Will said the guys at Goldie's are super humble, and watching the videos on them, maybe Johnny's the most cockiest one out of all of them. But I guess you could say that's somewhat earned. But Those guys are very humble just by watching the YouTube videos.
You know what, Mike? I was getting ready to leave work, and one of my friends says, "Hey, man, I'll see you in 2 weeks." I'm like,
2 weeks.
2 weeks, and I'm like, and then I checked my schedule for next week, and I'm off. I didn't even know, man. My own coworkers are, well, they're checking my schedule, so they'll know when they can call in sick. So,
That's awesome.
I didn't even know that I was fucking off next week, and so
Hey,
I
ain't
don't
nothing
know.
wrong.
I
You
don't
can
know
get some
what the
filming
hell.
done next week, huh?
Yeah, I'm definitely gonna do something, man. I
I'm,
might
I'm,
might go up to Austin, or might go up to San Antonio, maybe Houston. Definitely get a new tat somewhere. I got this part of my arm that's bare, so I might get a tat here.
yeah, I definitely want to go make a barbecue road trip. But then at the same time, I've been to a Texas Monthly 50 barbecue joint and went there and got highly disappointed. So
Oh, really?
you make kick ass barbecue in your own yard, and you don't realize how good it is till you get out there and you try some of this other shit. Yep,
But
I went and tried one down in Beaumont, Texas. I wasn't impressed with it. I've been there twice. I gave it the benefit of the doubt and went there twice.
oh,
I mean, don't get me wrong, it's good barbecue for a restaurant. Maybe I held my standards way too high, but I wasn't impressed with it. I won't be going back paying that much money for something that I didn't like.
I guess with each one of ourselves, we gauge ourselves as saying, well, if I ever were to do barbecue for a business or a food truck, these would be my strong dishes. You know what you can cook very well and what you kind of aren't up to par. And I would say, I mean, just me personally, if I'm not up to par with a particular dish, I'm not going to put it in my menu. You know what I mean?
Yep, that's me, man. I wouldn't want to put out no shit that. Look, I understand these people got to make money at the end of the day, so maybe one day it ain't up to par, but I'm not gonna put nothing out to nobody I wouldn't eat. Ain't no way.
Yeah. But
Drama
yeah.
gets views. He's right about that. That's a good point that Kevin Will makes here. 99.9% of barbecue restaurants play it safe, and and they do because their livelihood depends on it, and they got to pay the bills. If they're bringing customers in and selling decent barbecue, more power to them, man. They got to make a living just like we all do. And and everybody made this big deal about salt and pepper here a while back. Well, all they use is salt and pepper. Salt and pepper is a way to do it. Blah
Yeah.
blah blah. There's a
Central Texas.
reason why all these restaurants use salt and pepper because it's cheap. Salt and pepper is cheaper than seasoned salt. It's cheaper than any rubs out there. You can turn a profit over with salt and pepper. Now, don't get me wrong, salt and pepper is very good, but it's not the way of the way. You know what I mean?
You know what, Mike? I started using that Fiesta seasonal. Definitely
Oh,
different from Lars.
that's way.
Definitely.
And to me, it's got better flavor than the Lowry's does, man. I put that on everything, man. That puts it over the top. That's so good.
Yeah, I got a bottle of that, and yeah, I gotta go do a road trip and go get some different rubs. Did you order that Goldie's rub from their website?
No, I was actually going through Walmart one day, and I found it on the shelf at Walmart.
Mm.
And I'm not gonna lie to you, just pouring that Goldie's rub in your hand and tasting it, it was real salty. And my first initial impression of it was like, this shit ain't that good. But after putting it on the ribs and then making that Jerby barbecue sauce and that combination, it's pretty good, man. It
Yeah,
was. It was very good.
it's weird how it takes a different flavor profile once the meat absorbs it. and then even more so when it's cooked. You know what I mean? And it also depends on how you cook it. If you're doing live fire, you need a strong seasoning because fire burns the shit out of
Yep.
a lot of the seasoning.
Yep. And then the pork rib grease mixing in there with it, and in the foil and the combination of it, it worked. It was real good. I liked it.
Wow.
I liked it a lot.
What you drinking today, Mike?
So I've drank a Cayman Jack margarita so far, and then I'm working on the Yinglings.
Man, I get their what is it called? Moscow Mule, Cayman Jack, and I'll chase it with beer. Man, it's friggin'
I haven't
great.
tried the Moscow Mule yet. I hadn't seen them down here.
Oh my God, they're the best, man. They
They?
are awesome, man. The Cayman Jack, and then chase it with beer, back and forth. Oh my God, you're gonna get addicted.
But yeah, Kevin Will. Them Fiesta seasonings. I ain't found a Fiesta seasoning I really didn't like. So
Yeah, they're
here recently, I made some deer and pork pan sausage. My stepdaughter shot a doe, and I butchered it. And I made some pan sausage mixed 50-50 pork and deer, and I used that Bondler's Fiesta pan sausage seasoning. That shit came out good, man. Breakfast sausage. Yep, Fiesta's got a bunch of good seasonings. They got an extra fancy seafood seasoning. That shit's good too. I'm gonna do a video on a whole smoked catfish here before too long, and I'm gonna use that stuff on it. Nope, Rick's back. What's up, Rick? You want to hop on, Rick? I gotta manage my fire. I'll be right back.
All right. So what's everybody drinking tonight, man? Well, it's not even night yet, man. We're barely getting to 5 o'clock. 5 o'clock. Yeah, it's early. So time to open up a beer. Definitely getting to be that hour, golden hour. I wish I could see the comments here. Let me see if I can figure this out.
You still can't see the chat out?
I can't see the comments. Let me see if there's another way to work this.
Oh yeah, I got to be a good cold bed going now. I'll grab me another beer.
I'll do the same when you come back. You didn't miss nothing, Rick. We're just talking about seasonings and about how hot it got today. It's not really hot, but definitely good cooking weather. 80 degrees. Nice. It's nice being out here.
You get it figured out now?
No, I don't think you can do it on this phone.
What kind of phone you got?
It's an Android also, but I think when I click the the area off to the right where you're saying the chat's at, it just gives me the settings for the mic and the camera.
It should be like two small boxes that look like chat boxes stacked one on top of the other up in the right-hand corner.
Yeah, that's what I'm seeing. But I don't see anywhere where it allows me to see the chat. Oh, wait a minute. It's switched off, yeah.
Yeah, you should have an option to turn it on or off.
Yeah. Been overcast here all day. Yeah, I get now I'm seeing it, but it's like a shadow. Judge, dark and dreary here all day. Nothing but negative 15 degrees, so not complaining. Man, crazy, Judge. Rolling Smoke is drinking Topo Chico vodka and lime. Nice. That sounds like my kind of drink, but mine would be with tequila instead of vodka. Yeah, Fiesta seasoning is cheap.
Fiesta seasoning, what's up? Make more of these rib tips off. Shit, yeah. Enjoying that pit master privilege.
So Fridays was your day, right, Mike? You used to go on. You had missed a few Fridays, but Friday was your day that you go online.
Yeah, pretty much Friday. I took a little bit of a break from social media for a little while.
That's right. I had to check up on you, man. I didn't know you were what you were up to.
Yeah, Texas does have the best barbecue. Yeah, well, I was planning out some cooks, and then I had Christmas coming up, and I got busy at work. Got to working some 712s and stuff there for a little while.
Oh,
And now all that's over with.
yeah. Yeah, let me grab a beer real quick.
All right, Chico vodka love. Yeah, it's been the sun actually came out here for a little while, Rick. Yeah, it ain't minus 15. I hear you there. How much battery left I got left? That was a little bit hot. Should let that cool off. Happy New Year, Kevin. Take it easy, bud. Oh, get out of there.
So what you got for sides there, Mike?
Whatever the old lady's cooking inside.
Mm.
Oh, I don't typically do sides all the time. If I do sides out here, that's normally like some smoked mac and cheese or some beans.
Yeah.
And then every now and again, I'll do some dump cake out here. You take that fruit filling and just pour that fruit filling down, and then put some yellow cake mix over the top of it, and spray it
Yeah.
with some of that butter on top, and smoke it. Shit's good. Then pair it with some homemade vanilla ice cream. Bluebell. What's up, Casey Walls? You got the chat working, huh?
Yeah, I had to connect my phone to the excuse me, charger. Oh. You ever tried this one, Mike? The Montucky?
No, I ain't never tried Montucky.
Montucky cold snack.
I've never even seen that.
Yeah, it's from Montana. The unofficial beer of the state of Montana.
I drink them Texas beers, man.
I drink whatever beer, man.
No, not yeah, that's me. Really, honestly, I drink it. It don't matter where it's from.
But yeah, I drink a lot of Texas beer. I can't lie. Some of my favorite beers are Texas beers.
Hell, I think I read on this Yingling can that this shit's made in Fort Worth. Yeah.
Maybe local brewery, but it's a Pennsylvania beer. It's one of the oldest breweries, one of the first craft beers. So it's a PA beer, Pennsylvania.
Yeah, it says brewed under supervision of Yingling and Son, Pottsville, Pennsylvania, by the Yingling Company in Fort Worth, Texas.
Yeah.
Technically, it's a Texas beer if it's brewed in Texas, man.
For so long, they had some issue with the labeling it a lager. I don't know what Texas laws prevented it from being labeled as that, but I'm glad it got worked out.
Yeah. Damn, Casey, that sounds freaking good.
What's that now?
Made pork steaks. Said Casey, I made pork steaks last night, smoked them, and then brought them out of my Dutch oven. Sauteed onions, mushrooms, and pepper with garlic. Added the pork steaks in after the bark developed. I put them in a cream of mushroom and vegetable broth and braised them in their own juice and served with mashed potatoes. That sounds good.
Wow.
That sounds damn good.
Yeah, I'm fixing to get something to eat, but I don't know what, man. I'm gonna go out to eat with my family, but I told them I was gonna drink a few beers back here for a bit, and then I'll let them know when I'm ready.
Yeah, I'm about to get off there here in a little bit. I got to cube the way I make my pork belly burn ends is I cut the pork bellies into strips so they cook faster. Then I cube them up, throw them in the pan, and finish them off. I'm about to do that here in a little bit. I hadn't been live in a while, so I figured I'd hop on while I was out here.
That's cool. You're gonna put something out before New Year's?
No. Well, I've got a video, and I debated hardcore whether or not I was going to put it out or not. But I
Yeah.
fucked up on the
Oh,
ham.
okay.
Yeah, I screwed up on it, and I went ahead and I edited it and did everything. And then there's one clip where I forgot to turn the damn the mic on, so I got to go back and voice that clip over. I may go
Yeah.
ahead and drop that Monday, show everybody that I ain't this big badass on the barbecue pit, that I do screw up every now and again.
Oh, okay.
Pretty much what it boils down to is here a while back before Thanksgiving, I made a
Mm-hmm.
pork loin ham and a pork butt ham, and I did a lot of research on them. And on the pork butt, I should have done it, but I didn't do it. I didn't inject 10% of the brine solution into the pork butt,
Okay.
so I didn't let it brine long enough. So that brine, I let it go for 8 days, the ham brine, and it only got down in the meat probably like 1.5 inches. It didn't brine all the way through. At the time, I didn't know that. So I went ahead and I cold smoked it. And then when I got to slicing it, after I hot smoked it and got into it, I couldn't eat it, man, because it done been cold smoked. I screwed it up. So it was a
Oh,
fail. But had I injected 10% of the solution into it, it would have cured all the way out and I'd have been golden. But I tried to freaking wing it, and I screwed up. The pork loin came out fairly decent. It could have
yeah.
had a better ham flavor to it, but it was still good. The pork butt was a disaster. But I'm gonna redo it.
Hey, Mike, have you ever made lamb chops? Like the whole
I
lamb
don't.
chop?
Yeah, I've done a lamb chop roast here before too long, and I didn't. I didn't. I don't care for lamb, man. I don't
No.
like it. I don't like it. I've tried to cook it a few different ways. I've marinated it, and I'm not a fan of lamb.
It has a slight gamey taste.
Yep, I don't
Very
like that.
dry.
So I grew up on a farm, and the way that lambs and goats smell, that's what I taste. I can't get past that.
Mm, I get you. Yeah.
So Renegade put something up here about editing. Like you mentioned on the computer, editing earlier. Oh, so 16 gigabytes of RAM is enough to edit HD video. And if you can upgrade your computer to 32 gigabytes of RAM, that's even better. But you got more than enough RAM to edit HD video.
Yeah, but I think that also matters with the kind of graphic card you have.
Yeah, I've got a GeoForce RTX graphic card in mine and an AMD Ryzen 7 also in this computer. It works good.
I got a. I don't have a. I got a. It's an i7, but it's a built-in graphic card, so I can't do anything on my home computer. But one day when I get more subscribers and whatnot, then I'll move away from my phone and buy a camera and buy a computer. But right now, everything's being done on my phone and a $15 software.
That's me. I want to spend more money on high dollar shit, but at the end of the day, I ain't making no money off of this. So until I start to make some decent money off of it, I won't be upgrading nothing no time soon. Because
It,
barbecue,
it's cool. It's cool
meat's
getting free
expensive.
shit, though, right? It's cool
Yeah,
getting free shit.
I
I
haven't
mean,
really got that much free stuff, but I ain't really tried to get that much free stuff either, though.
if we're gonna do barbecue anyway, and they're sending you that stuff, oh well. I got some burners, and I got the meat stick. I got a thermometer. Besides that meat stick, I got a thermometer. What else has I got? I've gotten a few things. Oh, the knives, and you know, it's just fun to use and to have when you might need it. But I sold
Yeah.
one of the burners. You know, Louis is going to give away a pellet grill tomorrow.
I seen that on Instagram earlier. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, he got that pellet grill and he was assembling it today. And then I think the same one that he got, he's giving away. It's pretty neat,
Yeah.
man. It has some racks. It's built a little bit different from a normal pellet grill.
It kind of reminded me of a Traeger, the way the inside of it looked with them racks.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. You got your headphones on or what, Mike?
No, I just let my computer mic play.
Mm.
Chicken's almost there.
Cool beans.
Stuff with cornbread dressing. Yeah, that's a
Mm-hmm.
good graphics card right there that he's got. An i7 1070. It's a good one. That's better than mine. So, Al, I seen that video you put out the other day, or that trailer about the popular mechanics, the UFO stuff. I think that's
Oh,
pretty cool, dude.
oh, thanks, man.
I like watching shit like that. That engaged my interest.
Man, you know, I got some. I got. I should. I think I was a little bit premature in releasing that because I haven't finished the video, man. I'm still gathering stuff that people were gonna bring to me, and the last part. I mean, just between me, you, and the live chat, I'm gonna confront the guy. The only. Well, I shouldn't say the only member because he does have several other members, but the head PR guy, I'm actually going to call him up and see if he grants me a video. I mean, a video, an interview on a video, or I'll record the phone conversation. But he's a Mac specialist, so he knows all about Mac computers. So there's a big story behind it, dude. All I can say is you're going to freak out with what happened here in my hometown, man. It's crazy, man.
Man, I'll tell you what. I'm a nerd when it comes to UFOs and things of that nature, and I used to watch all kind of stuff on that, man. So when you posted that, that definitely gauged my interest.
Oh, wait till you hear the
I
whole
definitely
story, man. It's crazy, man. It's fucking crazy, man.
is it.
Yeah, but my hometown is real small, man. It's I think maybe at the most 50,000, 45,000.
Yeah,
Uh,
bigger than
but,
that's bigger where I live at.
but we got everything, man. We got everything. We got I shouldn't say everything, but I mean what I mean is like there's big franchises here, you know, with fast food and supermarkets and
Yeah,
department stores. So it's not it's not bad. I live in a good area that's close to everything. So and on top of that, there's about 20, 30 acres in back of my backyard that's non-residential. It's just open, man. So
hell yeah.
there's some peaceful, some
Hmm.
peaceful land out in back of me that I get these critters that come in, hybrid little cats and hawks and whatnot. I get to see off my balcony. It's pretty cool.
Hey man, there ain't nothing wrong with that. I mean, every morning I come out here and feed the horses. I see some deer back there in the pasture.
Neat, man. Yeah. I just, you know, one of these days, I'll I had land in Colorado. I sold it, and there was a whole bunch of wildlife out there, man. I never got to build on it, but because it's so far away for me to drive and come back, and if I had any lumber out there, I'd probably get it stolen or whatnot. I want to build something a little bit closer here in Texas.
Hell yeah.
So we'll see. If in a couple of years, when I retire, before that I'll buy something.
Hell yeah. Nothing wrong with that. I got a long time to go before I retire. I'm only 36 years old.
Yeah,
Unless I retire early.
no, I'm in my last years of my career.
Nothing wrong with that. I'm fixing to start a job with Motiva.
Oh, you were telling me. That's right. You're moving. When does that start?
January 9th. I've been working out there for years as a contract MTL. Now I'm going to transition it to a full-time MTL for Motiva.
Motiva. Okay, so it's pretty much the same work. It's just now you're an official employee.
Yep, get more benefits and stuff like that. Get a real retirement. So
That's good. Yeah, man. We're not on this earth too long, man. So,
no, I was telling
the last
my
few years.
boss the other day, I'm going to retire as soon as I can.
Yeah, same here, man. Same here, man. I told everybody I tell that I'm going to retire in a couple of years is like, man, you're too young to retire. I'm like, that's when I'm eligible, so I'm going to leave, man.
Yeah, hell yeah. No doubt. Well, hell, Al, I'm fixing to have to go cut these pork belly burn ends up, finish this cook.
Okay, bud.
Appreciate
It was fun
Stopping
drinking
by.
beer with you and bullshitting, man. And I'll be live Tuesday, man. If you get a chance, I'll send you the link on Instagram. If you get a chance, just stop in and say hi.
I will. Think about. I'll get home from work right around 6 o'clock. I'll try to get on coming there and bullshit with you.
All right.
Even if it's put that when you gonna put that alien video out?
I'm gonna try to interview the guy this week. And there's some brochures and whatnot that they were passing out to people through the mail. One of their followers is going to give me that. So as soon as I get that, then I'll put it together, and it might be this week. It might be the week after.
I'm gonna look out for that. I want to watch it for sure.
You're gonna like it, man. You're gonna like it. But yeah, Mike. Well, thanks for having me on, brother, and we'll talk a little later.
All right, man. Be careful, Al. Take it easy, and Happy New Year's, man.
Happy New Year, brother. Take care.
Thank you.